You wouldn't survive a few minutes in the barn in which I was raised.
Yeah.
Look at that chunky ass Lego logo. Look at that Electronic Arts right by the time they're about to go completely off the wall evil.
Yeah. So, for the last few days, I have been trying to find the this one Flash game because it had a song that's stuck in my head, but not enough for me to be able to look it up.
Okay.
I'm getting closer. I found a Reddit thread of someone asking the same question. Because I know it's the same thing because it mentions it being pixel art, which I'm pretty sure the one I'm thinking of was. Uh, but the answer, I don't think the one comment that answered, I don't think is correct. But did get a lead. Apparently, it is on Congregate.
Look at this epic sounding music. This slow camera pan. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
This is beautiful. This is epic. This is amazing. And that is not what I want to do. There we go. We're gonna
Maybe.
start a. Yeah, we're gonna play the game, and we're gonna start a new one, which means we gotta start with Toatahu.
Hell yeah! I
So, what's
love
your
Totoro. He is my
familiarity?
favorite.
What's your familiarity with Bionicle?
I had Toatahu. I like that they had the Gen 2 Toatahu's mask right next to him. But I've had Bionicle since Gen 1.
Same.
I remember on my oh god, it was like 13th or 14th birthday. It was probably like 13th. Oh shit. Is this based off the Mask of Light?
Yes, it's a weird combination of trying to merge the storyline of the original Gen 1 run with Gen 2 and the Mask of Light storyline. Oh,
Oh, that's damn it. It's not the one I'm thinking of. The sorry.
please stop looking for your werewolf flash game while we're recording.
Uh
Check it out, we got the Borak.
hell yeah. So, how do they deal with the two different generations of the Toa?
Incredibly poorly.
Okay. I would expect nothing less.
This is like the this is like the definition of a game that was probably way too ambitious for its own good, so they had to start hacking off limbs at the 5th hour.
I hate that.
Look how beautiful it is though. This is like a very early PS2 game from what I recall.
Yeah.
What's
Were
this
those bees?
hmm?
Were those bees actually?
No, I do not think so. They couldn't even make the fire sword look like the goofy ass toy.
Yeah. What are their hands? Are their hands the Are their hands? Oh no, they have actual hands. Oh my god, I don't like how his mouth moves. He's got like that little cross like thing that you stick the peg into for his mouth. Oh, I
Yep.
like that they do have the sword shape in the top left with your what I'm assuming is health and mana.
Yeah, but that's the general health shape. It does not change.
Oh, it's not customized for each character?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, that's
What
lame.
is this Matoran doing here? He's from the wrong village. That guy's green. Why is he in the red guy village? Shield yourself with square. Your shield will convert dark energy and attacks into elemental energy. So the game's combat gimmick is essentially this: you block and you retaliate,
I see.
which is actually a lot more fun than it sounds. You can recharge your energy by catching dark energy. Ooh. So basically, you block and then you retaliate.
Oh, that's not
It
in
gets more
practice. It's
it gets more fun when you get to like bigger guys like this. It's very simple, but it's actually very fun. It's just very tutorialized early on.
yeah. Does it? I'm guessing it. I'm
Get
guessing it gets more fast paced.
yes, especially during the boss fights.
I see.
On a side note, I hate this double jump now that I'm old enough to understand it.
I mean, it's not the worst double jump you've had. What was that one game where like the
If you
double?
started to descend,
Yeah, was that the Voodoo Vince?
Voodoo Vince, very good game though. I will say this: just the pacing of the fact that he sort of jumps really fast, combined with the fact that, well, as you said, if you start to descend, you can't jump out of it. So you had to commit very early on to whether or not you're going to do a double jump. In this one, I think my issue is less how it operates and more the fact that the animation is kind of piss poor. He just sort of farts in the air to propel himself.
Yeah.
You see a little dust cloud. Yeah, it's kind of not a great animation. There's another game I've been replaying recently, Scalar, which also has this exact same kind of not great issue with how its double jump looks. Kind of the character flails in the air and they get propelled upwards. Whereas in like Jack and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank, the double jump has way more flourish to it that makes sense. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. Also, I do love they turn the canisters into like little health pods.
The that's what the health is? The
No, no, the health is the blue thing. But it's extra lives is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So these are light gems if you need enough of them to go to the next level.
I see. So
But
that's the main collectible.
yep. Oh look, here we go.
That's the that's
Takua.
Takua?
Yep.
Takua? Yeah.
What are you doing here, Takua?
I always found it. There's something that always struck me at in regards to Mask of Light is when Takua's friend like starts calling for him at the very beginning. There's a weird reverb on his voice that always like bothered me slightly.
I get you.
Like it sounds like he's speaking into a fan. It's only for that line.
Takua,
And I was like,
Takua.
Takua, Takua.
Fair enough. Look at him do his little funky ass dance in the background.
He's the chosen one. He's allowed to do a funky ass dance. I will say, Mask of Light was a fantastic subversion of the chosen one trope, where the chosen one frames his friend as being the chosen one. Like that's a nice subversion of the trope.
I do like that the big lesson he learns is that the journey was internal, not external.
Yeah, he had to learn to embrace his role as the hero in order to unlock the ability to be the hero.
Yes.
And he could only do that after his friend died,
After he,
sacrificed himself.
yeah,
I think,
after
right?
the sacrifice, and it's a very legitimately touching moment for
Oh
what is
yeah,
essentially building blocks.
yeah. Have you seen the Dragon's Fire and Ice movie?
Haha,
Uh,
no.
we should definitely watch that in October. It's not boring, okay? Whether it's good or bad, I'll leave to your discretion. I enjoy it though.
Fair enough. I do love this animation though. Look at this. I mean,
I do like that.
yeah, look at that. That is powerful. It's also literally like just two PNGs at different angles, but like you get the idea.
Yeah.
Viewed from the right angle, it looks right. Speaking of Bionicle, I always liked the Toa Hordeca.
I think I think one of my favorite Bionicle was Godunka, which was the giant fish monster. That's the one I was talking about earlier and never actually got around to saying which one it was. But I remember staying up till like 3 a.m. building that thing because it it was um
Giant fish monster.
well, like deep sea monster.
I'm trying to think because I know what one that is. That's like a ladder one, right?
Yeah, yeah, like that's one that came out when I was like 13 or 14. I don't remember. When did it come out actually? I'm gonna go onto the wiki.
That came out after the Vahi.
I think so.
Yeah, so that's after Bionicle Heroes, the video game. Oh, fun fact: the Toa of fire in during that generation is the guy who sacrificed himself in Mask of Light.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good on him. It sucks that the Bionicle wiki doesn't say what year
You can probably
it was
find the
released.
product line if you
Let's see. Set information. Yeah, 2007, summer of 2007. So it was for my 12th birthday.
fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I didn't collect the collectibles.
I get fucked.
I always liked this thing, even if it's like just a big glowing ass portal that makes a loud noise in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. What is this? What does
Yeah.
it do? It's so glowing and bright and it hurts my eyes, but why? Ah well, we may never know. On a side note, this game is really short.
Yeah.
I'm actually wondering if I love this actually. This was in all the gosh darn trailers. See, I'm one short.
Yeah.
Yes, you can't hurt them in ball form, but you can hurt them as soon as they uncoil. Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
There's more to talk about later.
Well,
I
yeah,
swear to goodness.
I
Oh
don't know
shoot,
what
I'm
to talk
died.
about.
They actually got me. I got. So actually, you've seen the second Bionicle movie, right?
Oh, yeah.
That one's my personal favorite.
Is that the one with the spiders and
No,
the
that's
evil
3.
old guy? Okay. Fuck, what happens in the second one? Because I do not remember
The
then.
second one is the Toa Metru. Metru Nui.
Oh, right.
It's the
Is that the one
one.
that's the prequel?
Yes. To be fair, the third one's also a prequel.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a midquel, really.
Interquel.
Yeah, fair enough. I always liked the Borok. I did not like they reused them like immediately after though.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got the Borok, and then the Borok Queen happens, which is great, and then the Borok Call happened, which is the exact same thing as the Borok, like immediately after.
Yeah. What you
Thankfully,
gonna
the
do?
Rockshi are just great. Yeah, he does a little jump. Look at him. He's so cool.
Oh, purple.
It's a purple. I love it. Toatahu gets mindfucked a lot.
I was investigating the totems and saw a great canoe mask floating on the lava.
You should return to the Coro. It's dangerous here.
I got the entire plot of my movie happening in the background. Don't you get it? This is my
I have to...
story.
Oh, you missed one.
I know. I'm so mad.
I do like I do like when there's like extended material where the main thing's plot is going on in the background, which you see like Lion King 1.5.
Fair enough. But this is a bit different. This is kind of like
He's heading for the Kinney. There isn't much time.
this is kind of like going, "Hey, I got a story going on," and then occasionally it comes up and then it vanishes immediately.
I see.
Because this is a bit more focused on just being a general retelling of Bionicle rather than like any specific story. All right, so are you ready for downhill racing? Picking up white collectibles on a pure white background is the worst decision anybody ever made.
Man, this is the second worst snowboarding level I've ever seen.
What?
Don't you remember Sonic 06? We didn't finish the snowboarding level, I don't think. I
Did we
think that's
not?
when
Did we
that's
not?
when my Xbox got the red ring.
I swear we got further than that.
Maybe we did. I don't fucking remember. We will return to Sonic 06 at some point, probably December.
One day. I just killed that giant ass spider with a single blast. Woo! I'll say this, white on white collectibles is an awful idea. And whoever came
Yeah,
up with it should be punished. But it can't be helped in this case.
I think it would have been neat to have like to do it like
No, no. God damn it.
oh. I think it
You,
would have
you
been
get
neat
stuck
to
on something and they just spawn you.
Hey, at least that's a good like better than being stuck forever.
True.
I like how Dark Souls does it, where if you are airborne, if your character does not touch the ground for 12 seconds, you instantly die.
Fair enough. Probably the best way to handle it.
Oh yeah. Illusory Wall did a really good episode on like how fall damage works in FromSoft games, analyzing how it works in Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring,
Mm.
as a way to, explain why Elden Ring's fall damage is so finicky. Um, and the reason why is because they raised the height at which you take damage, but did not raise the height at which you instantly die.
Mm.
So that gives less of a window to be able to accurately judge. By the end of like
Check this
in
out,
Dark
first
Souls,
person mode.
it's probably easier than third person
Kinda.
because now you can actually see the collectibles better.
Oh, absolutely, since everything's in goddamn fucking red.
You missed so many.
You'd be shocked how big
The hitbox.
the hitbox is, actually. Bam! 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 So this is a downhill race. I need to kill this guy before he gets to the village. It can actually be a lot harder if you aren't really aggressive.
Yeah.
You think that was easy? That was me doing well. Uh, I actually botched that the first time because I wasn't nearly as aggressive, so I only got off like 1 or 2 shots. But you're supposed to get off like 3 shots every time you hit him minimum.
The path down the mountain is most treacherous. There have been many unnatural landslides there of late. Take care.
Yeah.
I will do my sworn duty.
I always did like this guy's design.
Crab. I had that, by the way.
The Borak, the red one.
Yeah. The crab.
And they're all pretty crab shaped.
Yeah. I had the red one and
No.
maybe let's see. What the fuck?
Stop getting hit. God damn it. Ah, fuck. Yeah, check that out. That was awful.
Yeah.
These downhill racing scenes are basically like one fuck up
Oh,
and they just. Yep.
my mistake. I was thinking of a different crab. I was thinking of the crab with the dart gun on its back.
Oh.
It was like what Gen 3 or 4 Bionicle?
I think that was Gen 1.
No.
Giant
Wasn't-
crap. Then it might be the Vahi.
No, Hana crab.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, it came with yeah, it was the Mahri. It was Jalar's, er, uh,
Ah, yeah, I remember that. It's
Jalar's crab.
yeah, it was one of the Toa had a crab with a dart gun as one of their sidekicks. The Bork has fled into the caves.
Wait, wait, hold on. Jalar is Jalar the one from Mask of Light?
Yeah, the red guy. Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't realize that was him, but like all big as a Toa.
Yeah. So what happens is Matanui is dying. So some of the Matoran uh, take the lead and try to like find the Mask of Life, which is supposed to give him health again. But in doing so, what they have to do is go to a mysterious island that doesn't exist, where the Vahi are.
I see.
Vakshi, it's Vakshi. I keep calling them Vahi.
Vakshi. Is that the ones that were like worms?
You're thinking about the Rakshi. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Fuck.
See, the Vaki. Ah, the Vaki were the spindly ones?
Yes, the funny ass looking dudes who have like the guns in hand. They're the villains of
Yeah,
Bionicle Heroes, the video game.
I see. I had like half the Rakshi.
Check out my edgy pose. I
Hell
just
yeah.
don't care.
I
I'm the
had the
Shadow the Hedgehog of this game.
I had the red, green, and white Rakshi.
mm.
I had so many fucking Bionicle. I have Gadunka's head in a tote bag
Check this out.
or a duffel bag.
This is how they explain it.
Oh, time. Oh, they just get a power up.
It's a time skip.
Is this supposed to be a time skip?
yeah.
It looks more like they jumped into like a bunch of light and are getting power ups.
So what happens in the series, or at least the comics, because I read the comics as a kid, is
I
that
don't like how they handle the hands.
absolutely hate that. Yeah. Is that they find the Borak Queens, and by defeating them, a flood of what is it called? It's like their it's this silvery goopy stuff that's supposed to be like their life force. Prometheus? It's not that. You can definitely find it on the wiki. But what ends up happening is they take a dip in that, but instead of coming out like the Joker, they come out like this.
I see.
Check it out. I get to walk in water. Not a high bar, I can tell you.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus did it.
Well, I get to swim. Can Jesus swim in water? No.
No, it'll turn to wine if he touches it.
No. He can touch it. It just won't. It turns to wine if he wants to drink it. Yeah, so we're like only 30 minutes into this recording.
Yeah.
That is how fast this game flies by.
How many levels is it total?
There are 8 levels total, including the final boss.
All right, so I'm guessing one for each of the 6, and then one level that involves all 6, and then the final boss.
No, it is one level for all 6, then a second level for Toa Tahu, and then the final boss fight with the Mask of Light and Makuta.
Right. Right.
Spoilers.
I've seen the movie.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, it fucking blows my mind that w- the I'm pretty sure I still have. I'm pretty sure I still have it. Actually, it'd be in my closet.
You still have what?
Uh,
The movie?
no, Jala
Oh,
as a Toa.
fair enough.
Let's move, move. I'm going to check real quick. Entertain them.
Okay, so Toa Gali was one of my favorites. I always liked her because, you know. Okay, to be fair, I always thought that a lot of the other Toa were cooler, but I always did like Gali. Now, one of the cool things about Gali, especially in her Toa Nuva form, was the fact that they gave her the coolest of weapons. You see these dinky ass little like fishhook things? Well, they're actually two parts because in one hand she would get the weapon, but at the back of the hand she got the propellers. So it's like a cool thing where she's got like an extra part attached to it, which is like kind of simple and obvious in hindsight. But I always thought it was kind of cool, simply because like, you know, it's just a neat little design decision because it really emphasizes the fact that she's the water one, you know? Anyway, I do like they give her like little flipper boots in this. That's actually really cool. That's actually unnecessarily cool. Like, dang, they did not need to go that hard with some of these designs. I'm gonna be honest. Like, these are very PS2 models. But oh, right. So here's the big thing. I will
I
say,
have the pieces, but it's not put together.
fair enough. So here's the important thing. This is one of the reasons why I want to play this game in the first place.
Why?
This game
It's
was made by
swimming?
Argonaut.
Argonaut. And what other games have they made?
Well, they made Croc,
Which is getting a remake.
and the studio came back from the dead to do it.
Yep.
Yep, and that's big news. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I am actually legitimately excited. Argonaut's one of those studios with like a incredibly like sad production story. They made Star Fox and like a bunch of other stuff pretty early on for Nintendo, which is cool and neat, and you get the idea. But the problem is, depending on who you ask, Nintendo didn't like Argonaut that much. Either because Argonaut was kind of like better with some of that processing stuff than they were, or one reason or another. So multiple people who worked at Argonaut have basically gone on record to say that Nintendo kind of screwed them over at every opportunity, which sucks. No studio or developer should ever have to feel like they are being mistreated. Now, Nintendo might view this differently because there was a cultural barrier. Nintendo is a very Japanese company, and Argonaut is a very British studio. Anyway, their founder went on to found Ninja Theory later down the road. Basically pilfering talent from Argonaut once it became clear that he lost control of his company. Ah, God damn it. There are still more areas I wanted to explore. The those like designated points of no return that just sort of sweep you away. Hate that.
Yeah.
Cool set piece. Hate it from like a design perspective, which is actually has an opportunity to screw me over big time if like a thing if I mess this up.
Yeah.
Because there are not nearly enough Matoran if you need a specific amount of Matoran by a certain point, and if you get hit by enough of those like no checkpoint things, they can essentially soft lock you. Which is incredibly infuriating.
Yeah, you did get soft lock when you were testing it, right?
Yes, you see 8 of 15, I need 13 to continue. But if I fall down and continue down like this path, there is not enough Matoran in the next section that I can rescue that will allow me to finish this area.
Oof.
Which is a incredibly frustrating design decision. But I don't think it was intentional. It is definitely not intentional. But you get that it is incredibly infuriating that something that simple can screw you over. Look, I got 10 now. I think there's like enough in the next area. But like if I went down now, I would not have enough. There are not 5 Matoran waiting for me in this next area. I would not have been able to make that 15. That 13 I need. Yeah, so let's count them while I'm up here.
Don't trigger the next area.
Oh, this is the final area.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's one. By the way, I do love Golly's design.
Yeah. They have pretty solid designs. I do like that the joints and like on their hips are the pieces, you know, that you put the cross shape into and then pop it into like the ball, which their hands should be.
I don't mind it too much. There we go. There's a third. Actually, if I discover that that was the one dude I was missing somehow from like my previous thing, I'm gonna scream.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually thinking right now, if I'm remembering this area correctly, I might have just missed that one dude hiding in the boat. But I definitely know I checked there. Oh my god. Maybe I actually had less Matoran going into the area than I thought I did. Oh well.
Maybe.
Still love the visual effect here.
I do
There we
love
go,
a
there we go.
good.
There's 14.
All right, now you just need one more. You got this.
I got this.
You got it.
Na.
Um. I wonder if there's a way to soft lock pick it. You know,
Maybe.
I do love the concept of soft lock picking.
You know, I think what happened was the character just did not spawn.
Oh,
Yeah, which
get
might have.
fucked, I guess.
Yeah. Ah, well. I'm gonna avoid most of the light gems here. It's no fun going after all of them. Because the gimmick is you can't rise or fall, you have to dive, and then she goes to a set height.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah.
Check out
You're
that
so blue.
humpback whale.
I like the music.
Oh, it's very relaxing.
Oh yeah.
I wish the Bionicle comics were still available in some variant.
I had a book. I had a Bionicle book.
They had multiple books actually. Oh,
I don't know which one I had, but it was pretty early on.
they had a few books, which take that as you will. Actually, I think the mask is a full heal. Let me check that real quick. Now I got intercepted. Oh, you can see my weapons sort of sitting there.
Yeah. I think that's neat.
It disarmed me entirely.
I mean, they could pop your arms off. That would disarm you.
That would hurt quite a bit. I like my arms on my body, thank you. Yeah, so so this is basically just an expansion of the previous boss fight.
Yeah.
Oh, they hurt me. I forget they do that. The boss corpses can injure me for some baffling reason. I mean, on like a design doc, I get why, but at the same time, very unnecessary. Especially when there's like 7 of them running around.
Yeah, the death noise is not, Yeah, I don't vibe with the death noise. It gets old. Wow.
Call, but you sense something else, Bionicle? I have seen them. Strange new creatures, dark and they look unalive.
Oh no, my brother. I must warn him.
I love how like he just shows up and he's like, by the way, they came here. The plot of the movie's happening.
Yeah. Plot of the movies. Totaro's about to get poisoned. With evil poison.
Oh, I immediately go right to this guy.
Yeah, the rock dude.
I think he's the stone guy.
Well, how to?
No, the stone guy is the black one who lives underground. This one's the rock guy.
Ah,
Creatures have been spied, heading towards
There's a difference.
I fear
I know there's a
will be
difference, yeah.
trouble.
I see. I will run to Onuwahi and help. Find Lua.
I will. Look,
I like the comic because it opens from this guy's perspective first, actually.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's like money on the table. Bionicle / Lego Company just release the original comics in like a comic book form, available to the public, so I can get like the entire graphic novel because there was like hundreds of like Bionicle comics made during that time period.
Yeah.
Look, split it up if you gotta. I don't care. Just make it available again, so I don't have to like find it on bizarre illegal websites I don't know exist, which I cannot condone.
Yeah.
I can condemn it a lot. I cannot condone it. Okay, so this is gonna piss you off as it pissed me off as a child. You see this guy? You see how cool he is? How like awesome it might be to like, you know, play as him?
Yeah.
You're gonna find out why I'm very upset in a bit.
Oh no.
Actually, right here even.
It's weird that the sound is so quiet for falling. Oh no, is it gonna be an escort mission?
No.
Drop in like this, but I can't stay. How are we supposed to get out of here?
We'll need to open the 6 locks on this door. Let's go.
Oh no, it's a rail shooter?
It's a minecart level.
Oh, I like minecart levels.
Press up or down
Wait,
to
it's-
speed up or slow down. X to jump. This
Oh, it's
vehicle
a...
is powered by your elemental energy. Collect the energy spheres to keep up your energy level.
No. No. It's the worst level from Diddy's Conquest. The worst minecart level. The God. What was it that you had to do? What was it in Diddy's Conquest? You had to like collect the batteries to keep the lights on?
Probably. It's an on-rail game. Ah.
At least they make it obvious when you need to jump, but the snapping is so awkward.
It is very awkward, yeah.
Oh no, this is not a good rail section.
Oh, yeah, it is very, very jank.
Dark Souls needs a rail cart level. You missed.
I am aware. There we go.
Yay. How do they get these minecarts to function if they only like have a battery life? If they only have battery life of like 2 seconds?
We probably have better batteries. This one's just defunct, so they don't have a battery on standby.
Guess that makes sense. Yeah. Game had really good minecart levels.
Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze.
I mean, yes, but also I was gonna say Kirby 64.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
You should play Kirby like on your own time. We've already done it on the channel. But
Actually,
Kirby
this is a
64
lot
is
more
pretty
fun
good.
than I remember it being. But yes, I am still salty about the fact that that basically this entire level boils down to a heart minigame, and I don't get to play as the dude.
Oh. Yeah, I can see why that would suck.
Especially since he shoots very slow for some baffling reason.
You know what I would do for a... Actually, no.
Ah, bullshit!
What the fuck? He's just flung from a standstill.
Oh god, no. Oh god, no, please don't. I have to do the entire thing over again.
Yeah.
I was like right there at the end. See, the problem is he fires very slow, which is the issue.
Yeah. I do think I do like the Rock Toa's design, but I do think he had the least personality in Mask of Light.
This guy, or,
Yeah.
okay. I think he had a lot of personality. I think the problem is he was always sharing the screen with, like, bigger personalities.
Yeah, because let's be honest, the three main Toa were red, blue, and white. And then the other three were kind of sidelined, but
I think
green
White kind of only shows up for a short while.
didn't White have beef with Red? Like, weren't they rivals?
Yeah, but that doesn't really come up in the movie.
I mean,
Though, to
Sora
be
does.
fair, it's been like ages, so it very much could be a case where it's like, this will bring you to tears, and I just don't recall.
Yeah.
Even the rocks do not recall.
He has like no range.
Especially the hitbox on that is bad. Let's
Yeah.
go a bit slower here.
But if you go too slow, you're gonna lose all the power. Oh, this does look frustrating. You know what game I want to play?
There we go. Boom. Now I can actually go full hog wild again.
Nice. What was that? Like invincibility?
No, that was a full health.
Ah.
I got it wrong when I said it was a extra life earlier.
Oh.
my friend. Dali wanted to warn you of creatures. Creatures like this.
Oh, they're
Ah,
already
Roxy!
here!
Brother?
Your speed is needed elsewhere. From an one topic, it will give me great pleasure to deal with this. Let me give you a real overwatch.
Why is it the green one?
Hmm?
Why is it the green,
Rakshi?
the green Roxy? It is so weird that there's not, like, any good sound effects for the,
For the game?
Yeah, like, that... It makes the hits not feel like... Like, when the pillar was collapsing, there wasn't any loud, like... Shit.
So, as
You know?
said before, what happened with Argonaut is that they kind of got screwed over by like every single publisher they ever got involved with, which meant that a lot of the games ended up pretty underwhelming is a nice way of saying they made Catwoman for the PlayStation 2.
I guess.
No. There we go.
Yeah, I completely forgot that you were looking for like 6 keys to the door.
Yeah, well, 6 keys have been found. It was the switches that I was hitting along the way.
Oh. Yeah, that did not register to me at all.
It's fine. You're forgiven.
I know.
Oh! The race high water kills me. Okay.
Just like Sonic T Hedgehog.
Speaking
Actually-
of Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm very excited for what happens next. Which is
Yeah, we're
as
gonna
far as
we're
this
gonna
combo is
return.
going.
We're gonna return to Sonic 06 in December.
Oh, I love this music. All the music in this game is just great.
Kind of gives me Papyrus vibes.
Fair enough. Girl who has only played Undertale says.
No, it's because there's like 10 notes which sound like Bone Trousel.
Fair enough.
Like, listen, you'll be able to hear it.
I can hear it. Yeah. I was about to just do the meme quote, and then I realized, oh no, wait.
What? That I'm right?
No. Which was
Boss
the
Baby.
meme quote is man who's only seen Boss Baby says this is giving me really big Boss Baby vibes.
Yeah. God, there needs to be. Oh man, there was a post on my dash earlier today that really pissed me off. Not like in the
The rage bait kind of way.
no, not in the rage bait kind of way, but because they are touching up on a very serious issue, and that is the lack of media literacy as well as, you know, taking into context when things were created.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, I hate when people don't do that. Cause, you know, like the kind of people who say that Huck Finn was racist just because it said, you know, the N-word, even though the whole story about Huck Finn is him realizing, hey, there's not really all that many differences between people of different races, you know?
Another good example is people who complain about
Kill a
Legend of
Mockingbird.
Korra's.
Yeah, no, that was my example, because the examples on the post were stuff from like the 1800s, early 1900s, and my contribution is, it's so bad people can't even look at media from 10 years ago in the context of 10 years ago. There's people right now who say Korra was awful queer representation because Korra and Asami holding hands at the end isn't a big enough romantic gesture, despite the fact that at the time, in late 2014, a full 6 months before gay marriage was even legalized in the US, a very popular children's show having a homosexual couple was massive.
I mean, the entire final season kind of sucks, but like, not because of that.
Thought it was. I liked it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Zahir, season 3 was the best with Zahir, but I liked Kavira as a villain.
I think my main issue with like Korra is that you can very much tell it's the series in which the creators were basically piecing stuff together in retrospect because
Because they never knew if they were gonna get a next season, so they always had to do it in a way that would wrap up.
Yeah, which is not a way to do a show.
Yeah,
They
no,
were
they were fucked over by Nickelodeon. Not to mention the final season wasn't even aired on TV. It was on put on their streaming site.
which is an awful decision.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
yeah, what happened with that is they were originally like brought on to do a single like season, which is kind of why Korra had like all four elements right out the bat.
Well, three elements and struggling with air.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh dang.
yeah. Jesus Christ, that just gibbed you. Yeah, and that's why the whole that's why they gave her granted her basically control of the Avatar state at the end of season 1 because they didn't know if they were going to get season 2. I'm sure if they knew that they were going to have 4 seasons, then it would have been significantly better. They could have planned significantly better. Season 2 would probably have been, not dog shit.
Yeah. What kind of happened was they started work on like season 2, and then they're like, "Oh, you're gonna get a third season now." And they're like, "Okay," and then it's like, "Actually, we decided it's 2 seasons again." And then
Yeah, so
finally, it's like, "Okay, we decided you get a third and a fourth season. No, just a third now. We don't like your work ethic. We're getting complaints about too many dark things happening in this show for kids."
yeah, Nickelodeon definitely fucked them over really bad. Um,
Yeah,
I've
man,
told
I'm
you
gonna
what.
have to start jumping because this is completely unreasonable timing.
Yeah, I've told you what. How I would have done Korra season 2, right?
I think you have, um, but hit me again with it just in case.
All right. I would have had Rava and Vatu both be in Korra. Like both of them would be in the Avatar rather than just Rava. That way you could actually have the balance be the struggle between light and dark. And also, it would explain why Vatu is able to grant all 4 elements to Unalaq.
Mm. I wonder if this is like a
Uh,
frame rate thing, like if it's supposed to be this fast or not.
oh, you think it might be suffering from the same stuff that the HD Shadow Colossus had?
Yeah,
Maybe.
there's quite a few games that have had like issues with like higher
Tying
frame
things
rates.
to the frame. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't do that so
Uh,
much anymore now that PC gaming is more popular.
yeah, and 60 FPS has become the standard.
No, it's still like 30. 30 to 45. People are aiming more for 45 nowadays, it seems.
Really?
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah, so I would have had Unalaq and Vatu be both in Korra, and then, or not Unalaq, Rava and Vatu both be in Korra, and then Unalaq rips them out and forces Vatu into him to, become the Dark Avatar. Uh, and then, I'd have Vatu completely take over Unalaq.
I think what I would have done, if I'm not interrupting your story.
The only other thing I would add is I would not have them turn into kaijus. That's stupid. I would not do that.
Fair
And
enough.
finally, when all the past avatars are dying, instead of starting with Aang and ending with Wan, I'd start with Wan and end with Aang.
I think what I would have done is, and this is probably me being a bit more cynical when it comes to like what I like out of storytelling. What I probably would have done is I would have kept like the stuff with the kite as sort of a creation myth, and then like when Korra meets Wan later, what they learn is more like there's more involved here. It's not so much kites as it is the kites are a mythical representation of a very human element. I would have dumbed it down to people again rather than mythical sky gods.
Yeah, my biggest complaint is that they go like the Star Wars route of quote unquote balance rather than the actual, balance that it's supposed to be based off of. Because,
Yeah,
having only light with no darkness is not balance. The balance comes from the eternal struggle between light and dark.
like even Zoroastrianism, the basis for most dichotomies of good and evil, makes it very clear that the battle is what's important,
Yeah.
not the dichotomy.
Yeah. Light without or darkness without light is an abyss, but light without darkness is blinding. You need both in order to see clearly.
Yeah. Um, One of the things about Zoroastrianism as a religion is that the important thing is that just because the dichotomy exists, it does not undermine your choices. Your choices will at the end kind of get undone by the fact that good wins anyway. The important thing is that your choices have an effect on the world and people around you. And
Yeah.
whether or not you choose to, because good is a continuous choice. It is not a state of being, which is
Yeah.
why I definitely do not like a lot of the modern interpretation of Christian belief, because they kind of boil it down frustratingly to the fact that like man is was always good, and then the devil came and did bad thing, which is
I,
incredibly
yeah,
childish.
even in the original even in the original myth of the Garden of Eden, man was neither good nor evil until eating the apple because they had no concept of good or
Come on,
evil.
come on, come on, come on. There we go.
Like you can't be giving eating the apple granted the ability to perceive good and evil, to be able to recognize the consequences of actions for better or for worse. Um, so the act of eating the apple was neither good nor evil. It's what happened after that determines things. You know what I
What
mean?
you do with choice is what's important, and the knowledge on like how it affects others around you.
Yeah. The other aspect of it is that Eve was not told not to eat the apple. Only Adam was. And so uh, that's why uh, it's Eve's not the one that triggered God's wrath. It was Adam taking the bite that caused God to speak out and kick them out. And that's, the apple getting caught in the throat being the origin of the Adam's
Yes,
apple. Is
Adam knows that what he's doing is wrong. Eve does not, but like that's also kind of reductory because like
well, no, I
one of
don't.
the
It's
issues with
less that
okay.
it's less that he knows. It's more that he was told, and that's the main thing.
Yeah.
He was told not to. It doesn't matter whether or not he knows what he's doing, because
Yeah.
it's that he was told to do a thing and didn't do it. But he, it was the act itself was neither good nor evil.
Yeah.
It was just Jesus Christ, you squished him.
Okay, and he's dead now. And I got
That
99
was
out of 100, baby. We're not gonna get a
You missed
single
one.
100% in this.
Oh my
We're gonna get
god.
so tantalizingly close, it's gonna piss people off. We are an hour in, and we are like 60% of the way done with this.
Hell yeah.
We might actually go the whole mile.
Hell yeah.
This is what 5 Toa so far.
I think so.
Toalua?
Oh my god.
Lose, I breathe?
I
I
forgot Toa Lua
don't
talks
like
that
how
way.
I don't like how they make his mask make it look like a nose. I
Yeah,
don't
now
like
you
that.
say it that way. Hate it. Yeah, I agree.
Anyone can find them, Luanuba. Find them, free them, and use the Suva to hunt for these sons of Makuta.
I'll say this.
It
This is one of my favorite characters to play as. And you will see
Bean!
why soon. What?
Sorry. Bean was messing with the shelves.
Ah, fair enough. You see that? It's rail grinding! I got
Oh my
rail
god.
grinding here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what?
I think nothing related to this.
Okay. Darn. I know you like rail grinding, which is why I'm sort of doing it right now.
Yeah. Yay.
Yay, rail grinding!
No, I mean yay as in I figured out what the game was and is not at all what I was thinking of.
Oh, what is it?
That I had the music genre completely wrong. It's more like electro metal instead like synthetic metal instead of like rock metal.
Okay. Well, what's the game? Don't tease me
Uh
like this.
Keyboard drum set fucking werewolf.
Keyboard drum set
I
fucking
told you
werewolf?
it had a comedically it had a long comedic name.
Fair enough. I just didn't expect it to be keyboard fucking metal werewolf.
No, keyboard drum set fucking werewolf.
Ah, okay. It's the drum set fucking that got me. Okay.
Yeah, I posted to a tip of my tongue.
What was this to do there? You posted a tip of your tongue.
Yeah, tip of my tongue joystick where I posted it to tip of my tongue joystick and somebody came in clutch 5 minutes ago with the answer.
Nice.
It was hard because you know people would always like when I tried searching it up myself the response was always like, "Oh, this side scroller one." It's like, "No." Like there are a lot of there's a lot of werewolf flash games with good music.
Okay. Hmm. Oh, I see. I must have missed a Matoran in the green area.
Ow. Get fucked.
Don't worry, this is what rail grinding is for.
Yeah. Better than Tarzan's Jungle.
Fair enough. I suppose that's accurate. I'm not seeing it.
I'm sure it's there.
That was the worst rope swing I've ever seen in a game.
Yeah. Well, no. The rope swings in Kingdom Hearts were pretty awful.
True, and so are the ones in Sonic 06. Oh, there we go. I'll say this: I've always liked the Bionicle franchise, especially like the character design.
Oh yeah.
They're powering up my thing. Do
Yay.
this.
Jump into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I
I think
wanna.
tomorrow I think tomorrow I'm going to uh I'm tomorrow I'm gonna watch Dragon's Fire and Ice
Oh, neat.
because it's on the mind now. I know it's not Lego, it's Mega Blocks, but
I have the ability to soar amongst the birds and treetops of Matanui. To activate your gliding ability, jump twice and press triangle. Riveting. Meh.
the 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 physics of it of the rope swing look good. Like the rope itself looks good.
The Argonaut's one of those studios where like they were just kind of ahead of their time in a lot of aspects, but like
Yeah.
with most great developers, you have to deal with deadlines, and they were
Yeah.
being eaten alive by the fact that they were like stuck in the
Oh,
sort
that
of
was
the
a little
game
jittery.
mill. Well, it's because it's about to fall.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how they
Got.
show that it's about to fall. It's looks like it's dead and or dying.
I see. God. You know what game has awful rope swings? And they
I didn't get nearly enough air for that.
oh my god, you just exploded.
Yeah, they explode a lot. Being a Toei hero is clearly not all it's cut out to be because like the whole self detonating thing, kind of painful. Not gonna lie.
Not surprising. Uh Jedi Fallen Order. The rope swinging in that is awful, especially at one point you gotta do a slide on. Like you have to do sliding on ice into a rope swing, but the hitbox on the rope is just awful, and also the control on the slide is just real bad.
I never had too much issue with Jedi Fallen Order, but like,
Well, it's but before you get force grab, anyways,
mm,
it's definitely way easier to do the rope swing when you have the force grab, but without the hitbox for the ropes is just so small.
pretty tight. Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah. And that the slide controls are really bad. You can't
Meh.
deny that. Cuz there's like no there's like no turn radius. No, that's not the right. You're basically stuck in whatever lane you're in, and it takes way too long to like slide from one side to the
Where
other.
am I supposed to be going here? There we go.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
I still need to pick it back up because I haven't played it since I.
Talked about it originally.
Yeah, I don't even remember where it was.
Look at that. I love
Hell
windmills
yeah.
in video games.
I do too. You know, one of
Is
my
there a
favorite.
windmill in the video game? If there is, it's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Just look at Dark Souls 2.
Pac-Man World 3? It has windmills. It has an entire bunch of windmills. It's got Windmill Island. 10 out of 10.
I I actually do kind of like Earthen Peak.
Fair enough.
It's a interesting take on the Poison Swamp.
Dang it.
Yeah, you took
I sh-
way too
yeah, I
long.
was trying to just I was kind of trying to figure out like the proper like glide height for that one because I don't want to just start with the glide.
Yeah.
Don't blame me. I just jittered off that one. Check it out. It's bubbles, I'm guessing.
Fucking bubble. Those are some pretty fucking solid bubbles.
Obviously, Golly is helping me right now.
Were you just unable to glide or something?
I think I think I bumped into something.
God,
As I
these
said,
bubbles are so weird to me.
this game is very unpolished for all the. I love this game.
The the reason why I have trouble grasping those bubbles is because when I see them, everything in my mind tells me that they should bounce you up and pop when you land on them. You know,
Yes,
my
I
my
get
brain
that.
tells me you should not be able to stand on them.
And I totally get that. But on the opposite hand, I am as light as the air itself. Despite being a massive robot.
And he's got magic.
On a side note, the Bionicle Company actually, I believe, got into a lawsuit at one point because of the name Matanui.
Oh yeah, they were sued by Hawaii
Yeah.
because they used a lot of the Hawaiian languages and tried to copyright. They tried to copyright Hawaiian words.
Yeah. Okay. That's on me. I was a little too close to the bird. Go on. Start. Okay. There we go. Okay. Obviously. Start. Start. I want to follow you. There we go.
Can you slow down?
No.
Jesus.
The fact that the bird doesn't start until I'm like in front of it is pissing me off.
Maybe wait like a few seconds. Oh no, it starts when you start gliding.
Oh.
So start gliding a little bit before. Yeah.
I bumped into it.
Yeah, take a few steps back. Or yeah, that works too. It is weird that you can't like drop and then uh
Obviously, what's happening here is that I'm hitting the environment a little. I'm descending too fast.
yeah. Can you glide and then get out of the glide before you reach the end like you did that one time?
There we go.
Too bad you can't just grab the bird.
That would be convenient. No!
You fucked it.
I mean, obviously not enough to,
You still got the checkpoint?
yeah, I still have the checkpoint. Oh, I love this. Branching paths that don't mean anything. I always love that as it
Illusion
is.
of choice.
Yeah. There's always a lighthouse. Oh, I
I
see
do
what's going
like
on here.
lighthouses. Yeah. It's basically Ripperoo.
No. What it is it's a more elaborate version of the, God damn it.
He's ankle deep in water. He should be dying.
I fell slower than you into the death pit. The deadly H2O. Did you ever play, hit game, Crash Purple and Spyro Orange?
No, but I've been telling you that you should play them on the channel for months now.
Haha, no. I like myself, thank you. Give me a second. There we go.
What did you do?
I had to turn off my phone. There we go, see? You just gotta corner it.
Okay. Hey, the Mask of Light!
That's not a mask light, that's one of the Krana. Because apparently they didn't get the message that it's that they have the little larva dudes instead.
I see. Doesn't
Very weird
understand
design
anything.
decision. Yeah, the rocks you have like little larva.
Wait, was that the green one
slugs.
that you... Wait, hold on. It's the...
Sent me on a quest to find the seventh Toa.
Oh, good. He is already injured.
Toa of light. Only the seventh Toa can wear the mask.
And where is the seventh Toa?
Oh, he's not injured. What? But you killed the green. How's he gonna get poisoned now?
To destroy the Kuro.
The Turaga say they are Rakshi, the sons of the Makuta, deadliest of foes.
The story here is nonsense.
See the Chrono for the safety. I will deal with the Rakshi.
And guess what? For the final actual level,
It's a chase.
it's another.
Is it Nasty
chase.
Nork?
It's another chase mission.
Hey, at least he gets to surf on lava like in the movie.
I do love lava surfing.
It is good. Except in Jack and Daxter.
I'm trying to remember where it sucked in Jack and Daxter.
The end, like the getting to the final level, you had to do the speeder over the lava.
I liked those.
And you had to avoid overheating. Wait, so it's just a race?
It's a race, yeah.
You just gotta get first place? You don't gotta chase?
Nope. I mean,
Oh my gosh!
I can attack
speaking-
him, but
Speaking of chase, you heard about the TikTok trend of the chase bank infinite money glitch?
no, I've not. And I'm dead.
Well, to summarize, it's check fraud.
Oh, beautiful.
So, people on TikTok had the bright idea of being like, "Hey, if you cash this, if you cash a check, they'll put the money in your account available before they finish processing it, which takes a few days. So you can withdraw all the money before the check bounces." You
Always
know,
great to record yourself committing crimes.
Yeah, and the person that posted that had the gall to be angry a few days later when they made a post that they are now tens of thousands of dollars in the negative because the check bounced.
So they removed the money,
Yeah,
obviously.
they removed the money. Um,
The mascot.
Those smashy
and
hands are
it
pissing
was
me
like a
off.
good there were multiple people that were doing this, and like you don't even need to be a fucking lawyer or a financial expert to know what check fraud is.
Well, you probably shouldn't lie about what money you have. That's what corporations do.
Yeah, you yeah. So it was just really stupid and hilarious seeing these morons put themselves in financial and legal
Hot water.
yeah.
Okay, come on. Let me hop over it there. There we go. Absolutely wild that was a thing.
Yeah. It was wild. And several people got arrested
Fair enough.
for obvious reasons.
I mean, obvious. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's check fraud.
indeed. This is why you don't follow TikTok trends, kids.
Yeah.
It's also why you don't make your own diamonds in house. Or crystal gems, as it were.
The is
Absolutely wild, yeah.
TikTok is such a cesspool.
It's full of get quick rich schemes.
It's full of just some of the dumbest people ever.
I'm trying to
I like
think of
how
like
oh
what other games have like great like lava riding segments.
uh you know what game had an awful lava riding segment?
What?
Sunshine. The final level.
What's Sunshine? Oh,
Mario
Mario.
Sunshine.
Oh, fair enough. I was thinking for some reason about that movie about the sun that kills people.
I mean, the sun kills a lot of people. You don't need to be a special sun to do that.
Well,
Called
it was a sci-fi movie where the sun is going out, and it was a horror sci-fi. Ah, dang it!
Wait, why can't he make the jump?
Because I was too slow.
You're too slow.
Yeah, I love a game that gives me a nice little game over to rub in how fucked I am.
Yeah.
Look at you, gamer. You're so bad at game. Look at this Roxy murdering a bunch of people now that you didn't stop them because you couldn't make a jump anymore. They have a custom game over for like each of these segments. I love it.
Yeah, it's attention to detail. Ah, you missed it.
It's okay.
Totally could have made that.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that Rockshi is fucking me over.
The Rakshi have kind of annoying sounds.
They've always been annoying. There, back. I kind of want health. The Rockshi took out like a chunk of my health by bumping into me. It just flies up from behind you.
If the Rakshi can just fly, why didn't the Rakshi just, like, fly above, like, towards the ceiling?
Then it wouldn't be a proper race. You see, the Makuta is very competitive. He loves the game of Koli, remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you get to play at?
You're gonna find out.
I hope that's what the final level is. I hope that's what the final boss is. I do love that the climax of Mask of Light ended in a lacrosse game.
Absolutely wild.
Yeah, that's such a good movie.
I always liked the sequel slash prequel about Metro Nui more, but like that's just like personal taste. I like sci-fi
I'm
more than like. Come on, no, don't do this to me.
God, right at the end too.
And I can't even see it anymore because I got like pinned on rocks.
Yeah, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
God damn it.
What?
And I cannot skip it. Yay.
Oh, I hate unskippable cutscenes.
Especially ones that are game overs. Especially if you get them multiple times because stupid game.
Could be worse. Could be a 14-minute long unskippable cutscene. God, which
was
Final
that from?
Fantasy game? It was a Final Fantasy game. There was an unskippable cutscene that was like several minutes long. Right before like the final boss.
13.
13?
It's always 13. If you have an issue with the Final Fantasy game, I guarantee you it's 13. Final Fantasy 13 is one of those like super overindulgent games where it's like every single problem you can have with a Final Fantasy game, 13 had it too. Oh god damn it. No. Fuck. I'm
Nope.
gonna die.
It was 12.
Oh, yeah, I can believe that.
The mascot.
I'm pretty sure 13 probably has like a 14-minute unskippable cutscene.
Yeah.
As I said, it's probably one of the most overindulgent video games of all time. In case you're curious, the fact that like the fact that they don't promote any like Final Fantasy stuff with Lightning anymore should tell you exactly how people did not care for her.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Lightning was the Cloud ripoff for Final Fantasy
Oh.
13.
The mascot.
It was the pink-haired girl that everybody really hated.
I don't know.
So here's the thing. Lightning was kind of a Cloud ripoff. Her gimmick is she's a soldier, but she's got like a dark past, etc., etc. The whole shebang. But whereas like Cloud had a bunch of goofy moments that people could connect to, Lightning didn't. They gave all the goofy moments to like her brother character, who kinda is a non-entity in the story in which he's supposed to be a main character.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's like a bunch of like 10-minute unskippable cutscenes every 5 feet you walk. As I said, any issue you can have with Final Fantasy, it was in 13 first. Or at least it was in 13 to some extent.
I see.
That's not to say 13 is awful, but like you're either going to be like really invested in Final Fantasy as a franchise and thus forgive a lot of 13's issues, or you're going to be somebody new to the series and you're going to see every single issue and wonder why it's a popular franchise. So, take that as you will.
Yeah. What you gonna do?
There's a few games where I feel that like the onboarding process is kind of like you're either already into that thing or you never will be.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
The mascot.
I'm getting my butt kicked by that one particular crushing rock. Stop killing me with crushy rocks. I just want a lava board. What's a game with like an on rails boarding segment that's pretty cool?
On board.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be an on board, but like a sliding segment that's really fun.
Does the motorcycle level in Bayonetta 1 count?
I'll say yes.
The mask I found was the Mask of Light. The Jiraga sent me on a quest to find the seventh Toa.
Alright, let's do this one more time. By the way, I freaking love Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah.
I really wish we got it beyond this year, but apparently that might be next year or 2026. Dear God. Honestly, I get it. I am much happier for the animation team to be able to take their time and not be like mistreated by Sony than I am to have a movie come out. But at the same time, what a cliffhanger. You know?
Yeah.
That's the part that burns. It's just such a butt-clenching cliffhanger, and it's like, yeah, it'll come out eventually. I don't want it to come out eventually. I want it to come out now. Now! I want the whole world.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna... I definitely hope the animators are treated well, which is the important bit. But at the same time, oof. You did not know it was part 1 of 2.
Yeah, no, I had no idea.
I knew that going in, because
There's a reason why I avoid all trailers and talk about new movies.
To be fair, I knew this only because I was aware of the development troubles that the movie had seen.
You did it! Oh.
So I was aware it was probably being split into a two-parter, like way back when it was like first announced at one point. but like,
Yeah.
oh, that part two, that ending, oh. Like, I've probably gone back and watched the movie like way more times than I should. I did the same thing with like Infinity War, where like Infinity War was so good, and then I only watched like Endgame once. It's that bit. It's
Yeah.
that bit. It's that bit right there. That's the bit that keeps fucking with me.
That one rock.
Yeah, that one rock. God fucking damn it.
Try not to hit it.
You can't not hit it. Because it falls in your path. And it has an awkward hitbox. It's kind of like saying, hey, you see this car that goes into the middle of traffic and tries to hit you head on? Just don't hit it.
The mascot.
You can say it, but it's a lot harder than it looks, and punishment for touching it is like sending you everywhere. It kills all your momentum, and it's like so hard to get momentum here because it's like you're constantly turning, you're bumping into stuff, and the physics are kind of awkward.
Yeah.
And the rock she can come up behind you without any warning and deal damage. And the characters don't shoot their guns quick enough. That happens. It's a real shame that Bionicle didn't get like a game for like Metro Nui. That would have been
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I get why. It probably was not as popular a generation, and they wanted to like focus on other stuff. But like Bionicle Heroes got like an entire game, and that's like, see,
The mascot.
Yeah.
he just comes up right behind me, no warning. And you're trying to stay in the center lane because that's like where all the light gems are. So you're constantly bumping into them. Dun, 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 dun.
Half this recording has been this level.
No, it hasn't.
Feels like it.
Fair enough. Come on, I just want to get that health. Come on, let me grind up there, no? Okay. Thankfully, this isn't like Conqueror's Bad Fur Day where I take damage if I bump into stuff. I just lose all my speed, and the Roxy comes up right behind me and deals damage. Yay!
The mascot.
Yeah, like the past 20
Yay.
minutes have just been this level. Gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the whole game in sub 2 hours just for the stream.
Yay.
Because the final level is actually pretty short.
Yeah.
This is like the last big challenge. The hitboxes on the stalactites are way too big.
I'll say.
Are those stalagmites or stalactites?
Stalactites are on the ceiling, stalagmites are on the ground.
Okay.
You see, stalagmite has G for ground, stalactite has C for ceiling.
Okay. I will just take your word for that.
That's how I was taught to remember.
Fair enough. You think I would know that considering I used to go spelunking?
You went spelunking?
Yeah. I used to explore caves. Like actual caves. First in like dirt and stuff. You know, seminal lawsuit starting video, Man in Cave.
Oof.
I've done shit like that.
Wild.
Probably not as like dangerous and like dying, but like I did definitely do stuff in very very tight turns with very awkward angles, and I enjoyed it. I don't do it anymore because like obviously caves get less and less safe every year,
Oh, yeah.
and it's a lot of like prepping
Yeah.
and a lot of investment and a lot of very very obvious risks. I'm just gonna take the long way around that one. Oh, nope, nope. Don't turn me around. Don't turn. Why?
Bean! Move.
Okay, I'm still ahead. I'm still ahead. I did it!
You did it!
I did it! Oh, dear fucking
That's
god.
such an abrupt end considering there was a unique fucking,
Oh, you get a CGI cutscene here.
Oh yeah, this is pre-rendered. Hey, it's the Mask of Light.
Chronicler, how'd you get down here first?
Is he gonna slap onto his face?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's so... I don't like that. That kind of defeats a significant part of the movie.
Fair enough.
Is it... Because, he had to make the choice to put it on.
And he just teleports.
God, this game must be so confusing for anyone who,
He's not familiar with the franchise.
Yeah.
Oh, he is very much is. Oh, remember when I said be excited?
Yeah. Oh, he's the stationary boss, isn't he?
I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do here.
Clearly something. I like the background.
Oh, very much so. Oh, no, I'm supposed to approach him. The exact opposite of what the gameplay tells you to do for a period of time.
Yeah.
Come on, die. Die, bug. Basically, it's a combat gauntlet. He's got all the powers, by the way. Even
Yeah.
that janky ass glide. Look at that. That is the jankiest.
God, he just summons bugs.
He just summons his the usual enemy roster.
Such a riveting final boss.
Oh, absolutely. I am tense.
Yeah. Oh.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, he killed himself. Oh, and then that orb just drops. Is
Dun,
it?
dun,
Are we
dun,
gonna have to
dun.
smack the ball into him?
I wish. We are smacking a ball, but not that ball.
Oh. I think it would be cooler if this was like a zero-G kind of thing, considering you're falling. You should have deflected it.
Well, he has a shield. Now his
Oh.
shield is down, yeah.
I see.
Curse you, Makuta! You're electrifying the panels again to form your shield.
Yeah, better disable it.
Oop. You're not ready for this, Makuta. I've got the ultimate defense. Oh, shoot. No, wait. Oh, yeah, it's just making stuff vanish in real time. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, so when Cat Icarus played this for like his channel, he only did like the first level, and I'm like, man, he could have done the entire thing. Look at this, 1 hour 59
Yeah.
minutes, 51 seconds. Game over. I won. This is where you speedrunner would slap the clock and be like, it's over.
Yeah.
I did love the Toe of Light's land speeder.
Yeah.
There we go. It's beautiful. Kingdom Hearts. It was in Bionicle all along. Thank you, Gabriella Duffley and David
Yeah.
Nutty. Steve Noak, Lindsay Bradshaw, John Gay as a senior engine designer. Oof. Unless he actually is gay, in which case, thank you for coming out. Yeah, so that's Bionicle.
Yeah.
Jason Cunningham. Kim Blake was a producer. Nice. Yeah, so this is actually pretty fun for a 2-hour game that you can basically beat in sub 2 hours. Actually, as I just proved.
Yeah. So, what are we playing next week?
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I know what you're playing. But I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm playing.
Next week I'm going to be playing Dark Souls 3.
Yes, the Souls of Darkness 3. Quick question:
Yep.
Is there any music playing for you, or is it just?
Nope. It's so awkward.
Sorry to all the people I just cut off. Well, there we go. That's Bionicle, a 2-hour, 2 minutes 22 seconds game. Probably less. I wonder what the speedruns are like for this game. Like how many are like? Because I'm pretty. There must be at least some people who are like, yeah, you can beat this game in 20 minutes. You know what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's like one of those games that's like notoriously difficult to speedrun because there's like no strategies.
Yeah. All right.
I know that's apparently a thing with like Conquer speedrunning because if you play Conquer's Bad Fur Day, the game is like so linear that you can't really break any segments.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of other stuff on the channel you can watch, like Thousand Year Door, Link Between Worlds, what else? Oh, and a couple tabletop RPGs, like my D&D 5e homebrew campaign, World of Tapir, and also our friend Chalkby has a homebrew system called Plasticos, so definitely check all that out.
Indeed, enjoy everything. Comment
All right.
challenge of the day. What is a toy that you loved? Can't be a video game, has to be a physical toy.
Oh. I'm going to say...
You gonna say what? Still deciding. Did you vanish? Did I disconnect? Silver? Did I lose you? Silver? Well, I guess Silver's not saying anything. Thank you all for coming. And enjoy.